I feel like this message is probably more important than ever right now. And it's about some things that I gleaned from A New Earth by Eckhart Tolle. He's also the author of The Power of Now. He talks about each one of us having this like generational entity that derives from pain and emotion that feeds off negativity and emotion. And we all have it. We all have one. And it's called a pain body. Most of us are unconscious of this pain body. We don't recognize its existence until something triggers us from a low vibration emotion. It's that thinking part of our brain that triggers it. Instead of being present and in the moment and recognizing what is happening with us at this very moment, and that being the power of now, we are fixated on the pain from the past and possible pains of the future, and this triggers the pain body. We have to be so very careful not to fall victim to the voice in our head. The voice in our head that says you're in danger. Because although the body is very intelligent, it doesn't know the difference between the thought of being in danger and actually being in danger. So the pain body can have an actual physical effect on your whole body. The pain body and the ego work hand in hand, and he says here about emotions in the ego. The ego is not only the unobserved mind, the voice in the head which pretends to be you, but also the unobserved emotions that are the body's reaction to what the voice in the head is saying. Are we observing a lot of this in people right now? And when the thought or the ego turns the body's reaction into an emotion, the emotion turns into reactivity. I got a train coming. So the pain body isn't always active all the time. It's usually triggered by an event or something that makes you feel like you're in danger, fear, or that someone is trying to have power over you. And the pain body's whole thing is renewing itself, re-energizing itself. And the way the pain body does that is by activating someone else's pain body so that it can be fed. It feeds off of negative emotions. It feeds off low vibration energy. And its favorite thing to do is to create a reaction in someone else's pain body so that there's this energy being fed between you. I like to compare this to when I'm on the phone with a friend and she's bitching about her significant other and all the things that he's doing wrong. And I'm like, oh, that's horrible. That's terrible. That's, oof, what a dick. He's a real asshole. I can't believe he's doing that to you. And then when I get off the phone, I look at my husband and I start thinking, what has he been doing? I bet he's all the same. He's doing that too. I bet if and then I got an attitude with him because her pain body activated my pain body. And then I have to get present in the now and actualize that that's not happening in my reality. That's not happening in my present moment. And the media particularly loves this whole thing about activating the pain body because it makes money. It gets ratings. Because if it sells you negative information, it knows it's going to activate your pain body. It's going to feed it. And those negative emotions are going to grow. They know that most people walking the earth are addicted to this negative pain body being fed. It gets ratings. Even the movie industries. I mean, they're kind of always selling violence. Video games, they're selling violence. They're selling the most atrocious stories because they know that's what most people want. That's what feeds that pain body inside of them. And you know it can squash the pain body really quickly, starve it even, is finding joy or finding gratitude and appreciation and true happiness. Pain body can't survive with that. It doesn't feed off of that. That's too high a vibration. And pain bodies can take all shapes and labels. I mean, there can be a feminine pain body from generations upon generations of women being mistreated or degraded or misused and abused. Women have their own individual pain body that we suffer with. Different nations have different pain bodies. The United States has a whole ethnic pain body happening with the African American ethnicity, with the Native American ethnicity. And forgive me if I'm not using the proper verbiage. All nationalities have their own individual pain bodies. Women have a tendency to not give into the ego or the pain body as much as men, because, and I don't know if that's still the same, but usually women are more in tune and intuitive, and they trust their internal presence and power of now. They are more aware of their intuition, so they don't usually lean in to the pain body and the ego as much as men do. But I mean, I dare to say that even each political party has its own pain body, and we're definitely seeing that right now. But if I'm thinking on a realistically spiritual level, I'm here on this planet for just a blink of an eye, for a moment, and I will be long gone in history in not too many years. And pretty soon, most of the people who know me will have died out and my memory won't even exist. So all I have is right now. Now, I can spend the time that I have here worrying about all the horrible, atrocious, gruesome cruelties that have happened in the past. And I'm not diminishing it, because there have been some horrible fucking things that have happened on this planet to all manner of people. And I can spend a whole lot of time stressing and worrying about the future and all the horrible atrocities that can happen in the future. And when the media gives you all of these things to activate your pain body, it's to make you feel powerless. But I choose to stay in this moment and look around me at what is my reality in this very moment. Am I in danger in this moment right now? No, I'm on the phone talking into it on TikTok. Am I being misused? Am I being taken for granted? Am I being used? No, that's not my reality in this moment. And all I can do is moment by moment have gratitude for what my experience is right now. And I know that seems impossible for so many people to even grasp. But if you haven't picked up that book, you probably should consider it if that's your thing. If not, if you want, do the thing. Do whatever you're doing right now. I just know that I'm not going to waste time over things that I don't have any control over when I'm only alive for this brief moment.